Hey everyone. In today's lesson, we're going to take a look at how to find the x and y intercepts of an absolute value function. Now, in order to do this, we use the same strategy that we've used for the past functions. If we're looking for the x-intercept, that means that we plug in a 0 for y and solve for x. If we're looking for a y-intercept, that means that we plug in a 0 for x and we solve for y. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this absolute value function. Okay, so if I'm looking for the x-intercept, okay, I'm going to plug in a 0 for y, and I'm going to solve my equation for x. Okay, I can add 6 to both sides. We get 6 equals 2x, absolute value. Now, with an absolute value like this, you're going to have to split this into your two solutions. You're going to have a positive solution, okay, and you're also going to have a negative solution. All right, divide by 2 on both sides, and we get x equals 3. So that's going to be one of our x-intercepts, and divide by 2 on both sides here as well, and we get x equals negative 3. Okay, so we have two solutions here, which makes sense because we know that the shape of a absolute value function looks something like that. Okay, and if this were the x-intercept, we see that it could possibly cross our x-intercept twice. Okay, which is why it makes sense that we'd have two x-intercepts here. So our points for our x-intercepts coordinates would be 3, 0, and we also have negative 3, 0. Okay, looking at our y-intercept now, same idea. We are plugging in 0 for x this time, and we are solving for y. So we get y equals 2 times 0, absolute value, minus 6. Okay, y equals, all right, so we get the absolute value of 0 minus 6. The absolute value of 0 is just 0, right? So we're going to get just negative 6 here. Okay, so our y-intercept would be the point 0, negative 6. Okay, so again, it follows the same strategy no matter what kind of function it is, pretty much. If you're looking for the x-intercept, you plug in a 0 for y and solve for x. If you're looking for a y-intercept, you would plug in 0 for x and solve for y.